Monday, December 12th, recap. Last night, a bit after 6 p.m., again, we're doing the March contract now, March 23. So there was a buy at 708 and a sell at 617. Oil was a buy at 72.23 and a sell at 71.12. So let's do NASDAQ first. So the first trigger was at around 5 a.m. and I got a good email from the trader who trades the London Open. It was a one and done for him, both in NASDAQ and oil. He targets, as I recommend, $100 per contract, and you can see very quickly. Let's see the high here. So from 708 to around 730, gave you potentially 22 points, but I don't know, you just go for the five, and that's one and done. After that, I mean, the U.S. Open has been just incredibly choppy. You can see just now there was another opportunity from 708 up to 740, now 741. So give you a bit more, but really the whole day just one big chop. You did have opportunities to take a long and get you 5 points. If you tried for more, this is the kind of day that if you tried for more, you would have definitely gotten stopped out. It was just an extremely sideways. You can see just complete sideways, no direction, range bound. And so in a market like this, I don't know how you would get, a bunch of points. It's just tough. And if you're going to tell me, well, you could have gotten, long here and take profits here, that's fantasy. If you can do it, good for you. But really, I do not claim to have such abilities. That's why, especially in this kind of situations, 5 points. Grab your 5 points and be done. Those of us who are targeting 5 points so far in this week and a half that we've been doing this have been consistently profitable every day. Potentially there could have been more, but really what you would have to do, I guess, is to simply go long somewhere here and somehow hold on, and then you could have gotten, more than 5 points. But other than that, it's been incredibly tough in the Nasdaq. Um, and this just might be, holiday kind of trading, and this might go on for the rest of December. I mean, I have no idea. Um, but again, if you were happy with 5 points, you got your 5 points. Oil was a bit of a different story. Let's take a look at oil. Oil was a buy at 72.23 and a sell at 71.12. Let's see. Triggered first. On a short side, again, that's why my the trader from the London Open um, was a one and done for him. Here we go, right around London Open. Price breaks 71.12, and potentially, if you can somehow hold on to some of it, um, gave you quite not quite a dollar, but gave you quite a bit here, like around 90 cents, 85 cents, $850 per contract move, and then went above. Now, U.S. Open. So take a look at this, right? U.S. Open triggered 71.12, and the low looks like around 98 or 99 here. So again, if you got in at 71.12 and we're targeting 10 ticks, right, $100 per contract on oil, you got this here. If you did not, then once again, you would have gotten stopped out on this move higher. But once it broke 72.23, um, it had the high of 73.96, looks like. So a very nice move. This well over $1.50. A nice move higher. Again, I don't see how you would hold on to the full move. There was no way. Maybe you held on to some of the move, but that definitely, even if for whatever reason you did not grab your 100 over here, you would have made up the loss, whatever that I imagine you would keep in this case. A hard stop as opposed to a pivot. The pivots are just too far out. Whatever, let's say if you took a 30 tick stop, if you did not take your 100 as I recommend, you tried to hold on and you took a 30 tick stop, you definitely made it here. And again, made your 100 or a bit more if you were looking for a bit more. And since then, again, kind of sideways, but definitely on the stronger side. A number of you who are a bit more experienced did try the approach I spoke about from the video on Saturday. Um, and actually went, in this case, I got an email, someone who went long once the market went above the halfway point. This person has some kind of a methodology or an indicator that allowed him to go long even before the trigger. So that's good. It's not necessary um, because I'm only judging the effectiveness of this based on the triggers and based on $100 per contract target. So that's it for today. At some point today, I will on Telegram post the completion prices for the NASDAQ. All you do is, if you want, you don't even have to deal with that at all. If you want, just put them on your charts and just watch how the market kind of moves from one completion to another throughout the week. These numbers are going to be good for the full week. So um, that's it for that. So I hope you guys did well today, especially if you traded the Nasdaq. Tough Nasdaq market, no question. But if you followed kind of what I told you to do, you should have hit your 5 points. Again, please let me know if you did not. I want to hear the good and the bad. So if you were not successful on a Nasdaq today, first of all, don't feel bad. It's been a tough day today. But I do want to know, as I said, the good and the bad. Okay, guys, thank you, and look for the numbers this evening.